This is Ben with Tucson Future Classics, here to give you a walk around of stock number 25080. This is our 2021 Volkswagen ID.4 launch edition. This is a one-owner vehicle with plenty of service records here at Chapman Volkswagen in Tucson. There have been no accidents, and this vehicle is free of any major damage, such as scratches, dings, dents, etc. It's in very good condition, and this blue is absolutely beautiful in person. This car has a 77 kilowatt hour battery, giving you a range when new of about 240 to 250 miles. This is Volkswagen's first dedicated EV in the United States. So what that means is this was built on a brand new platform designed specifically to be an EV. Their only offering before this was kind of a compromise because it was built on a car platform that was made for an internal combustion engine. But being that this is a full electric vehicle built from the ground up, it means that Volkswagen did their best here. It's a very solid competitor against models such as the Tesla Model Y. And this is a rear-wheel drive model with about 201 horsepower. Being an electric vehicle, that instant torque right when you step on the pedal is really nice. Makes it feel a lot faster than it is. 0 to 60 is about in the 7.6 second range, give or take a few tenths of a second. This vehicle has 20-inch wheels and a glass roof, which you can't really tell from the exterior. A lot of nice contrast with the beautiful blue and then the silver line that goes across the car and the black roof. Some really nice design choices here. These handles aren't actual handles. In here there's a button that you just press and it will open the door. This does have the smart key system where you can just keep the key fobs in your pocket and just press the door handle to unlock it. That's pretty standard nowadays. Here in the interior, it does have a black leather interior, and being a first edition, I believe it gives it these white accents. So on the door panel, the steering wheel, and the steering column. Pretty simple door panel here. Some of these controls are interesting. Volkswagen decided to make the rear windows just a button that you press. You tap on this button, and these two switches now control the rear windows. When you turn it off, it controls just the front windows. There's a lot of capacitive stuff in this car, which is a little bit hard to grasp initially. Once you get used to it, it's very seamless. So here's another example of that. This is the headlight control. You just tap the mode button and it'll switch between the different modes. Right here on this leather seat, you see there are 2 seat memory controls and a massage function on both front seats. It's a little bit gentle and it's only on the upper cushion, but it's a nice feature. Being such a new car, the interior is in great shape. The one owner took very good care of this vehicle, as evident by its condition and all the service records on Carfax. We'll go ahead and step in here. We're greeted with this small gauge cluster that's attached to the steering column, which is super cool because when you adjust the column, it goes with the wheel. So you'll never block it. Starting the car connected to CarPlay automatically. It is wireless, that's why there's a cut in the video. All you have to do to start the vehicle is you step inside with the key, you put your foot on the brake, and it's ready to go. It's pretty typical for an electric car. Right in here, you can see your range, battery percentage, some details about your miles per kilowatt hours while you're driving. My previous 3 miles have not been very efficient because they've been a lot of stop and go traffic at low speeds. But you could control this screen with these touch buttons on the steering wheel. So you just slide it left and right to go to the different menus that you want to see. On here's your radar cruise control, and that button right there is Volkswagen's travel assist. So that's pretty much their lane centering system. You could also turn on your turn signal while you have the cruise control on, and it'll automatically change lanes for you, and you could adjust that in this assist mode. It's right here on this giant screen. You could control different functions of the car. So if you want to change one of your driver assist settings, you just press the picture wherever. And it's kind of cool because the screen identifies that your finger is approaching it. So you can see that all of the menus get highlighted, just showing you where you could press and select different options. So there's the lane keep, There's the dynamic road sign display, adaptive cruise control, emergency braking, lane change assist. So this is what I was talking about. You just turn on the turn signal and it'll automatically change lanes for you. There has to be certain conditions met, like the lane has to be open, the sun has to be in the right spot. Sometimes it won't identify the lane because the sun is reflecting too much. It's kind of an early system. It's not super advanced like you would find in a Tesla, but it's convenient. It works well for what it is. And this screen right here is very responsive. There's a lot of different settings you could go through. So this is Volkswagen's own UI. You could adjust it with different widgets, various information, and if you scroll down, there's a few shortcuts that you could add just to make it easier to find the correct settings that you need. Some more icons here. Here's a quick demonstration of the ambient lighting in the ID.4. So you can find it all over the front of the vehicle inside, including the door handle on both sides, under the AC vent here, and just along the dash. And there's the other side. And then your wireless charger has its own light. Within the menu, there's a few presets where you can change the color. So there's like a yellow, red, etc. You could even choose a custom ambient lighting setup, so you could change color 1 and color 2, and also the position of the colors. The previous owner added some accessories to this vehicle to make storage easier. So this tray right here, which it does come out, you could add some coins, keys, whatever you want. Down here, similar situation. Up here on the roof, there's some more touch controls. So for the map lights, all you have to do is tap them and they turn on. And then right here in the middle, you could slide this back to open up the roof covering to unveil this large glass roof. It has some dark tint on it from the factory, so you don't have to worry about it heating the cabin too much during the summer. And now moving on to the back seats, you have plenty of room back here for 3 people across. Since it's built on an electric platform and not one for an internal combustion engine, there's no hump in the middle like there normally would be for a drive shaft, because this doesn't have a drive shaft. That means someone could sit in the middle and not be uncomfortable. You have some vents for your air conditioning down here and some USB Type-C ports. Cup holders in the middle. Now for the trunk, there's plenty of space back here for anything you might need to put in there. Comes with Volkswagen's cargo protection system, so it's this Velcro mat right here with some raised edges so your cargo doesn't roll around. As well as these blocks right here which have Velcro and attached to said mat. Makes it easy to make a perimeter around some of your items that you don't want rolling. Under here, you have even more room, excuse that. You can remove this tray if you need a deeper well. And then it opens up again, feeling a cubby. So you can store your charger cable in there. This car unfortunately does not have a frunk, but I'll go ahead and show you what's underneath. There's access to some of your fluids. If you're interested in this vehicle or would like to hear more information, check out our website, TucsonFutureClassics.com. If you'd like to schedule a test drive, we are appointment only, so please call or text our dealership phone number at 520-268-6244.